Dear Gemini, there are moments in the cosmic calendar when the skies whisper warnings, and for Gemini natives, August 31st is one such day. The universe aligns in a way that forces your dual nature to face itself in the mirror of truth. It is not just another passing date. It is a portal of transformation, a spiritual checkpoint that demands your attention. Geminis, you are the communicators, the quick thinkers, the witty souls who live between two worlds of logic and curiosity. But this very duality, the twin spirit that makes you unique, also makes you vulnerable when dark cosmic energies descend. On August 31st, 3 specific vibrations, confusion, emotional turbulence, and karmic inner conflict, will stir your path. These are not punishments, but rather cosmic teachers arriving to shake your spirit awake. When the universe sends such energies, it is not meant to break you. Instead, it is meant to reveal your hidden strength. The Gemini mind, agile and restless, often dances ahead of time, but now the cosmos asks you to pause, reflect, and confront the shadows you usually skip past. In this article, we'll explore why August 31st is spiritually significant for Geminis, break down the 3 dark energies approaching, and guide you on how to channel them into growth. By the end, you will see that what first feels like a storm is actually an opportunity to step into a stronger, clearer version of yourself. To understand why August 31st feels so heavy for Geminis, we must revisit the very essence of your sign. Ruled by Mercury, planet of communication, intellect and movement, you are naturally wired for ideas, words and connections. Your symbol, the twins, represents duality, 2 perspectives, 2 paths, 2 sides of every story. This gift allows you to adapt and thrive, but it also exposes you to inner conflicts more than most other zodiac signs. Geminis often wrestle with an ongoing battle, the heart versus the mind, the longing for freedom versus the desire for stability, the search for truth versus the temptation of illusions. When planetary transits intensify, as they do around August 31st, these inner struggles magnify. This is not accidental. The cosmos knows that for Geminis, growth comes through mental clarity and emotional honesty. When energies shake your spirit, they target the areas where you are most unsteady, your thoughts, your words, and your emotional alignment. And this is where the 3 dark energies of August 31st enter the stage. Each one touches a different chord of your being, forcing you to face uncomfortable truths. Let us break them down one by one. Number 1. Confusion and miscommunication, the trickster's whisper. The first dark energy knocking at Gemini's door on August 31st comes straight from the shadows of your ruling planet, Mercury, the planet of communication, intellect, and quick wit. Normally, Mercury's influence gives Geminis their trademark charm, the ability to think fast, speak effortlessly, and connect with anyone in the room. But when this energy turns shadowy, the same gift that makes you magnetic can suddenly feel like a curse. On this day, you may notice your usually sharp mind turning foggy. Thoughts that once flowed freely could feel scattered, as if your inner compass has lost its north. Words may tumble out in ways you didn't intend, sparking arguments or misunderstandings, even when your heart means well. A simple text might be misread. An email may come across colder than you intended. Promises could feel fragile, as though the air itself refuses to carry them steadily. For a Gemini, communication is oxygen. It's how you define yourself, how you connect with others, how you move through the world. So when this lifeline is disrupted, it feels suffocating, like trying to run with heavy lungs. The trickster's whisper creeps in, leaving you second-guessing not just others, but yourself. Did I say too much? What if I explained it wrong? Why aren't they understanding me? But here's the hidden truth. Confusion isn't an enemy, it's a teacher. This dark energy shows up to slow down your racing mind and remind you that not every thought deserves instant expression. Geminis are known for their quick responses, but on August 31st, the cosmos nudges you toward restraint. The sacred lesson here is that clarity blooms from silence, patience, and the willingness to check your words before you release them into the world. Practical guidance for navigating this energy. Pause before you speak. Take a breath. Ask yourself, will my words heal or harm? This 1 second of reflection can save hours of repairing a misunderstanding. Write it down. Instead of scattering your thoughts in half-finished sentences, jot them on paper. Seeing your ideas in front of you brings order to chaos. Work with calming tools. Crystals like blue lace agate or aquamarine are known to soften Mercury's stormy influence. Keep one in your pocket or near your workspace to anchor your words. Remember, confusion only has power when you resist it. If you surrender to the slowdown, you'll find the fog begins to lift. By listening more than you speak and observing more than you react, you will discover clarity waiting just beyond the haze. This moment is not about losing your voice. It's about reclaiming the strength behind it. And once the clouds pass, your words will shine with even greater truth, like sunlight cutting through morning mist. Number 2, emotional overwhelm and restlessness. The lunar storm. The second dark energy approaching Gemini on August 31st comes from the moon, the celestial body that governs emotions, intuition, and the tides of our inner world. Unlike Mercury, which fuels your mind, the moon touches the heart. And for Geminis, whose airy nature often relies on logic and mental agility, this emotional surge can feel like a tidal wave crashing over a fragile vessel. Normally, you process life through your intellect. You analyze feelings, break them down, and label them, preferring understanding over immersion. But on this day, suppressed emotions that you've tucked away begin to surface with force. Memories that were buried, pains that were ignored, and insecurities that were masked suddenly demand attention. You may feel emotionally raw, vulnerable, and at times paralyzed by the intensity of what arises. Restlessness becomes your constant shadow. It whispers, urging you to move, to distract yourself, to escape. You may feel torn between staying in one place and running toward another, between committing to relationships, responsibilities, or decisions, and wanting to pull back entirely. For a Gemini who thrives on movement, variety, and mental stimulation, the stillness required to process these feelings can feel suffocating, almost unnatural. But here's the cosmic truth. Emotional turbulence is not your enemy. This dark energy is your inner child reaching out, asking for attention, acknowledgement, and compassion. It's a call to sit with your heart, to stop overanalyzing, and to allow yourself to simply feel. Avoidance will only amplify the unrest. Embracing your emotions is the path toward clarity and peace. Practical guidance for navigating the lunar storm. Journal without judgment. Let your thoughts and feelings spill onto the page freely. Avoid editing or censoring yourself. Raw expression is the first step toward emotional release. Meditate with affirmations. Repeat, I honor my feelings, but they do not control me. This helps you maintain awareness without being consumed by the tide of emotion. Ground yourself physically. Walk barefoot on grass or sand, hug a tree, or hold a smoky quartz crystal to stabilize your energy and calm your mind. Remember, emotional overwhelm is not a weakness. It is a gateway to deeper connection, both with yourself and others. On August 31st, allow this storm to wash away what no longer belongs in your heart. Once the clouds pass, you will find not only calm, but a renewed sense of empathy, resilience, and emotional clarity that strengthens your twin spirit. Number 3, shadow of doubt and inner conflict. The Saturnian test. The third dark energy arriving for Gemini on August 31st is the heaviest yet. The shadow of doubt and karmic inner conflict, guided by Saturn, the planet of discipline, lessons, and karmic accountability. Unlike Mercury's trickster confusion or the Moon's emotional tides, Saturn's energy is a slow, deliberate pressure, a cosmic teacher testing your resilience, integrity, and inner strength. For Geminis, this energy manifests as self-doubt and second-guessing. Questions may arise that shake your confidence and make your normally agile mind feel trapped. Am I making the right choices? Can I handle this responsibility? What if I fail? These thoughts can feel heavy, almost paralyzing, but it's important to understand that this is not a sign of weakness. It's Saturn's way of asking you to grow spiritually and emotionally. Geminis have a playful, curious nature. You often skim through life's lessons, breezing past uncomfortable truths in favor of exploration and variety. Saturn refuses to let you stay on the surface. On August 31st, it pulls you into your own depths, forcing you to confront the duality within, your desires versus your responsibilities, your freedom versus your commitments, your intellect versus your intuition. This energy can feel like a cosmic exam. Your values, career choices, and relationships may all be tested simultaneously. Situations that normally seem manageable could suddenly feel daunting. You may encounter professional setbacks, misunderstandings in personal relationships, or moments where your usual charm and wit fail to solve the problem. The lesson is not to avoid these challenges, but to face them with integrity and awareness. Practical guidance for navigating the Saturnian test. Use affirmations daily. Repeat, I am grounded, I am focused, I am enough. This helps to anchor your self-confidence in the midst of doubt. Structure your day intentionally. Saturn rewards discipline. A clear schedule reduces chaos and helps you navigate challenges calmly. Work with grounding crystals. Onyx or hematite can provide strength, stability, and resilience, helping you face tests without fear. Pause before decisions. Reflect deeply rather than rushing into choices. Patience is your ally in Saturn's lessons. Remember, the shadow of doubt is temporary and purposeful. Once you navigate these challenges, your confidence will not simply return. It will solidify, creating a foundation of self-trust that can withstand future storms. Saturn's lessons are rigorous, but they transform the twin spirit, teaching Geminis to embrace duality, balance freedom with responsibility, and emerge stronger, wiser, and unshakable. On August 31st, as Saturn's influence presses on, take a deep breath, stay centered, and trust that the universe is shaping you into the most resilient, authentic version of yourself. When the three dark energies of August 31st, confusion, emotional turbulence, and karmic doubt, combine, they create a storm uniquely designed for Gemini's dual nature. Confusion clouds your usually sharp mind, making communication tricky and misinterpretations more likely. Emotional overwhelm tugs at your heart, stirring restlessness and unresolved feelings. Meanwhile, the shadow of doubt challenges your self-trust, forcing you to question your choices, commitments, and direction. Together, these forces shake the very foundation of your identity as the adaptable one, testing how well you can balance thought, feeling, and action. In your relationships, tension may surface. Small misunderstandings could escalate, long simmering disagreements may emerge, and even those closest to you might struggle to understand your shifting moods. Emotional clashes or doubts about loyalty and commitment could create discomfort, leaving you second-guessing both yourself and others. At work or in your daily routines, distractions may pull you in multiple directions, making focus feel almost impossible. Tasks that normally flow effortlessly might suddenly seem overwhelming, and your usual quick thinking may feel muddled. Spiritually, this trio of energies can leave you feeling unmoored, as if your inner compass has gone missing. The very skills that normally serve you, adaptability, wit, and intellect, may not be enough to navigate the day. The universe, however, has a purpose in this shake-up. It is deliberately pushing you out of your comfort zone, stripping away the words, distractions, and surface-level tricks that you often rely on. This is the alchemy of transformation. By confronting confusion, feeling your emotions fully, and facing self-doubt head-on, you are being invited to stand in your raw truth. You cannot hide behind charm, intellect, or superficial solutions. The challenge may feel uncomfortable, even exhausting, but it is precisely this discomfort that sparks growth. Gemini, the universe isn't trying to break you, it's asking you to emerge stronger, wiser, and more centered. By the end of the day, you may find your spirit clearer, your heart steadier, and your inner guidance sharper than ever. The storm passes, but the resilience it builds remains. For Geminis, August 31st may feel like walking into a storm without warning. Confusion clouds your thoughts, emotions swell like uncharted waves, and doubts gnaw at your confidence. On the surface, it can feel overwhelming, as though the universe is deliberately testing every part of your twin nature. But here's the truth: no storm lasts forever, and what appears chaotic is actually a carefully designed lesson from the cosmos. This day is not a curse. It's a cosmic blessing in disguise. Each dark energy has a purpose. Confusion teaches patience, slowing your racing mind and showing you the value of thoughtful words. Emotional overwhelm opens your heart, reminding you that feeling deeply is a strength, not a weakness. Karmic doubts push you to examine your integrity, responsibilities, and life choices, helping you grow spiritually and emotionally. Together, they create a unique opportunity for self-discovery, balance, and inner resilience. Your spirit may shake on August 31st, but it will not shatter. Instead, you have the chance to emerge sharper, lighter, and more authentic. The twin energies within you, the thinker and the feeler, can finally find harmony. By confronting these challenges head-on, you transform uncertainty into clarity, restlessness into insight, and self-doubt into confidence. This is the alchemy of the Gemini experience, a process that polishes your soul and strengthens your character. So, Gemini, when the three dark energies approach, do not retreat. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and trust the universe's timing. Allow yourself to embrace the lessons hidden within the chaos, and know that by the end of the day, your spirit will shine brighter than ever before. Remember, growth often arrives in the most unexpected packages, and the trials of August 31st are no exception. If this guide helped you understand the energies coming your way, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more daily astrology insights and cosmic updates. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Your journey could inspire another Gemini navigating this exact storm. Let's grow together, learn from the stars, and step into the powerful, balanced version of ourselves that the universe has always intended. Embrace the storm, Gemini. Rise stronger, shine brighter, and let your twin spirit flourish. The universe has your back. All you need to do is be ready to receive its lessons.